What's going on, everyone? Vince Stoll Engineer here. It is an exciting day because we are core aerating. We've got the aerator here. I'm going to show you how this is done, so stay tuned. All right, before we get started, if you are planning to do an overseeding, a couple weeks ago I uploaded a video about things you want to consider when doing an overseeding, and one of them is core aeration. That's what we're going to do today. First thing, aerating the lawn, using that machine right there to poke as many holes as possible in the lawn, followed by overseeding, right? Core aeration and overseeding. So I've got right here our bag of seed, and I'm also going to be putting down some of the Scott starter fertilizer that I have. This is the stuff that's got like the tenacity in it. This has got mesotrione in it, so this is going to help us prevent weeds from getting in the lawn, but allow for the grass seed to germinate. So core aeration and overseed, super simple. Now, when you're renting a machine like this, you really need two people to load it off your truck or out of your car. Really, for a machine like this, you're going to need something like a truck. And as you load right here, there are weights. You could take these weights out to help lighten the load here. We've got this ready to go, so we're going to keep these in. There's usually two. There's one on this side, and there's one on this side. And then basically simple operation here. Once you have the engine started, this is the handle that throws the tines down into the ground. So as you are running the machine, you're going to do your first pass with the tines in the ground. As you turn, you lift this handle up, the tines come out of the ground, you can turn the machine around, and then you push the handlebar back down again to get the tines in the ground. And then this is our throttle here. This is what's going to let you go. This is how you get going with the machine. And this is going to drive the wheels to pull the machine. All right, so we're going to get started here real quick. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. I do my best to try and answer every single one of them. Also, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I try to take all these videos and make them in as real time as possible, so you can follow along as we're going through week to week. In the next few weeks here, we're expecting to see some amazing results, so stay tuned so you get to see it. So as we get started here, what I want to do, I said earlier, poke as many holes as possible in this lawn. We're going to do a double pass, so we're basically going to go up and down and then maybe crisscross in this direction, passing basically twice in opposite directions here to make sure we get as many holes as possible.
Core aeration has many benefits. It reduces compaction, allowing oxygen to get down into the root zone layer of the soil and create space for roots to develop. It also helps the soil absorb water and improve fertilizer uptake. Aeration can even help improve infiltration, reducing runoff and ponding. It's important to pull a good sized core about the size of your thumb. To help get a good length core, make sure the lawn is well watered the day before you aerate.
And this is what it looks like when you're done. I don't know if you can see behind me, but all the rows of all these holes that we just made. You want to make sure that these cores are roughly about, let me grab a good one here, are roughly about a good thumb's length or something like that. You can leave these cores in place. You do not have to pick them up over the next couple days, weeks. They will break down on their own, and as you start mowing the lawn and everything. So next up, what we're going to do here is we're going to put down the seed and the fertilizer. Not really necessary to film any of that stuff. It's pretty straightforward stuff. But again, if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you for joining.